Si yo hubiera sabido, mejor me quedo en mi país, porque esto lo aquí lo que es el infierno.
Hello everyone, that is right. You heard him correctly. This is hell, is what the migrant said. Now, temperatures are dropping, so I got a couple of reports here for you. Let's watch and I'll translate. This one is about Lukeville, Arizona. So this reporter says that due to the lack of food, lack of water, and the cold temperatures, and even stress is causing the collapse of some of these migrants who illegally crossed from Mexico to Lukeville, Arizona. This migrant says, yes, a lot of us have fallen. In fact, about 3 of us didn't make it yesterday. The reporter says, according to this migrant, yesterday, 1 person was pronounced dead. Then the migrant says, I believe it could be hypothermia because the cold is really strong here. But we are all at risk. Even though we are a little bit stronger, we have no more strength at this point. The reporter says, well, due to these emergencies, CBP is working hard and using all of its resources to process these migrants much faster than before, especially during winter season, guys. And we all know what that means, right? Border Patrol is overwhelmed. They're getting the wrong direction from the Biden administration anyway, so might as well just get to the process that much quicker. Therefore, we know that proper vetting is not really happening. So yeah, guys, what do you know? The mainstream media promoted this stuff. The federal government allowed it. And on top of that, the migrants came with high expectations. I mean, this is clearly by design. It is such a perfect storm that now you have Border Patrol completely overwhelmed, and the Biden administration is telling them, well, let's go. You got to make this faster because people's lives are at risk. On top of that, the sanctuary cities are now receiving them by force because, let's face it, they don't really want them there, but they have to take them because they are sanctuary cities. And now they're crying about it. So what they want is the federal government to provide instant and free work permits for these migrants that we know they're not supposed to qualify for such things. At least not in that manner where you just come in, you get the work permit and for free. I mean, that's completely unheard of. But the excuse of the Democrats is, well, they're overwhelming the shelter system because they cannot work. So you guys on the right should allow this to happen. No, they created this nightmare. And now that they have created the chaos, they want to break the law in order to fix or clean their mess. Anyway, as the big guy says, let's go to Chicago.
Estamos pasando el frío todos los días. No nos han dado esperanza de nada.
It's getting really cold in Chicago, guys. That is clearly affecting some migrants, and the left-leaning mainstream media is highly concerned about this. So let's watch this amazing report and I'll translate for you. This reporter is saying that Chicago is facing a migrant crisis right now, and things are getting very serious due to the winter. But the local authorities are working hard in order to provide proper shelter to the migrants. Then the reporter says the migrants are very thankful about this. However, some still insist they need more help. Oh boy. So this migrant says every day we are without food, clothing, and it's very cold here. We're struggling and they haven't given us any hope. This other migrant says, we're waiting for the government of the United States to do its things. We're being very patient. We are thankful to the local authorities. And I ask my other fellow migrants to please be a little bit more patient. Then the reporter says that data from local officials show that there are still thousands of migrants living in tents in Chicago. So there you go, Chicago, get it together. Clearly, whatever you're doing is not enough. This is my opinion. I strongly believe that this crisis is the end of Biden's presidency, or any chance he had to win the 2024 election. Let's be real. Most people you talk to will probably tell you they will not be voting for Biden. And the Democrats know this. They are slow, but not that slow. At least when it comes to election time, right? And so it is my opinion that I do not see Joe Biden running for president in November 2024. I wouldn't be surprised if something changes from here to November and he will not be the one running against President Trump. Either way, guys, I do want to thank you for your support. My subscribers continue to grow at a rapid pace here on YouTube. And if you continue to support me that way, I will proceed in making more exclusive content for YouTube and give you additional commentary that I don't provide on the TikTok platform because TikTok is being very sensitive and they want to censor me and a lot of people in any way they can. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so now so I can continue to bring you updates on this and also on the economy, on Texas, and much more. And obviously, let me know what you think in the comment section below.